Hey everyone, welcome back to more Fedarx Ace Attorney. um, so we finished the first bit of the trial, and right now we're about to go into recess. So let's go ahead and see what's going on and everything. Yep, my mic is good. I'm recording. Gotta check all the things. Okay. Go ahead and go. Oh. I left it right out. I do need to fix my TV. Hold on. Must have hit it when I came back in the room or something. Oh, that's better. That is a lot better. Can't believe it. Acro. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Definitely is. I did think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus? Am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did. But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Hey, pal. You gonna ignore me after I went all the trouble to bring you some evidence? Detective Gumshoe. Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Now, detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, detective? Ho, well, if you insist. Doesn't take much, does it? Now about that evidence you mentioned, what is it? Here you go. That's right! I forgot about that. Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room. Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in the court until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? Uh-huh. That reminds me. Got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing's ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. What do you mean by that? Very end part. Not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. Looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What, for me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. Entire dairy's worth milk. For me? It's a little weird. Why milk? Not there's anything wrong with it, it's just bizarre. Okay. Let's go. I am recording. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Miss Dingling. Mr. Dingling, sorry. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Here we go. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. Became an acrobat and around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay Ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem. You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? My last chance to answer that question. Of course. Defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. He didn't want to. I don't think he did. We? Yes, my brother Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old, and my brother was 4. Your parents are very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! No crying in court. Let's keep it going. The witness may proceed with his testimony. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother, all rolled up into one. Ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about the other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in. So no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. The ringmaster, he would always come and see us. Oh, excuse me. A beautiful story. That's why I always think I was always thinking of what I could do to help him. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? I know, he seems like a nice guy, which makes it so difficult. So how long have you been a performer? 9 years old. Oh my gosh, I have like no health. You started off as an acrobat that early on age. I begged the ringmaster until he finally let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. Called ourselves the Flying Dingling Berries. It's nearly a household name. Never heard of them in Germany. Liar. The point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus. You truly are a remarkable young man. Jug keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. To find a way to repay the ringmaster. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? There are full emotions contained within. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. Ow! No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. But waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. I think that'll be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that. It's pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I would like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I'd just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro, oh my goodness, would want the ringmaster dead? There is no reason. I'll save. So technically no, I think. Nick. Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It's obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Exactly. Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? Believe this is the real killer of the Russellberry ringmaster. Want to jump to the end of things, then yes, sounds about right. End of things. Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you say? I'm saying the target of the witness' murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? Order, order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to this court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Oh. Did I open that? I can't back out. This, my evidence. Ow! What are you doing? There's 14 more where that came from. Hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later. But for now, let me see that evidence once again. I'm so scared what will happen. I can't even move to give him the evidence. That's enough. What just happened? Oh. I was so confused. So I guess I was presenting evidence there? It just happened all of a sudden. Damn it. I gotta go through all this again. Are we saying... I gotta reread the question because I don't know what I was answering. Are we picking a person? It's just... This is a little weird. I guess we're picking a person. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess we're... Okay. It's really weird. Regina Berry. This young girl is the Ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited, leading question. He could easily answer that. You could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough. Mr. Wright, allow me to... The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the Ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat. Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there was just one little problem. Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the Ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... It's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Order! 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 Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the Ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The Ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today. Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it! I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. That's when he left the bus to fly. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. Regina can handle it. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas. A foolish... Oh, you're so foolish you've even made me sound like a fool-hearted fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. Conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes, what about that line? The note was meant for Regina Barry. It would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Barry's a murderer. You just don't get it, don't you? Do you? What? What did you say? The ringmaster knew what that note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to this note? Incident 6 months ago. Know all about it. Incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron. Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start at what happened 6 months ago. Oh my goodness. Really, Nick? I think so. Well then, that's the case. Hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know, I'd certainly like to know what it is. Can't answer the question. The judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... So, I guess this, right? What? This is it? Oh, shoot! Ugh. No! I should have saved. Oh my gosh. The pepper, then? Because it says the pepper was on the... There was pepper on his thing, right? Small quantity of pepper. Yeah, okay. Achoo! 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 Kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away from him. He's doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what's inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Barry's intended victim? Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him. If you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool, naturally the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comastic state. A lion? Miss Regina Barry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? No, it was more than that. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina could ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being. Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. Take this. It's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. And what that might that be? Pepper. Oh my gosh. So the lion wasn't actually smiling. The pepper made him sneeze? And so when he sneezed, he like just instinctively shut his mouth. Pepper. Pepper. So the lion never intended to bite him. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You did a good job of fingering a criminal. Out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Barry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Still seems like the judge doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling, right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looks like he was smiling. Lions smile. Never heard of them smiling, however. Lions sneeze. Exactly. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? Oh my god. You fool. You've got to be kidding me. I know, right? So that lion died for no reason. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it. You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as he put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. Huh. Hahaha, it almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro, you can't mean witness. Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on the top of the Ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack of thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon. The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Echo's room, and it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you've got to do something. It's last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. Let's save. We definitely gotta search. Defense requests to search the room of the witness Ken Dingling. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. You mean... Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bus was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright? The bus wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. Took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. If you lack... It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin. But what about the scarf, the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the Ringmaster. You should know that by now. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bus, where is it now? Where's the bus right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. Do I? It's not a single clue. It's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Since the case is coming to a close, Defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings us to the end of the cross-examination of this witness. Where is Max's bust? Defense needs time to prepare its present present its case. Case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. We need time to do what? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? Are you asking me? Rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait, you can't be serious. Carbats always have their lives on the line, don't they? It's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well, the defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bus now? Somewhere in the lodging house. Somewhere in Big Top. What? I guess I'll just guess, because I don't really know. Somewhere in Big Bear Top. It's in the Big Top? Am I on the right track? I don't understand. Oh, shoot! Have you ever heard of this? Wait, haven't you ever heard this, the saying? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. It's kind of like that. So maybe the two rings are related. I hate when it... How am I supposed to... No! This seems stupid. What? Acro, sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. He's been holding it the whole time in his wheelchair to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me, it might be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Once again, your penchant for your humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bus is under there. You know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in the condition. That proved incident when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it, in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool. How could you? You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Miss Francisca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. The only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? Completely sucked in by your calculated strategy, and now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. Can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. And no, I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. Me, made a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room if only I hadn't done that? It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, couldn't help herself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it would be funny to get him back in the same way. That's why she covered the scarf with pepper. No, she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So are you saying that you were our victim in all this as well? No, that's not what I mean. Oh, nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. First I thought I'd kill myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This be such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. I believe this case is now beyond by any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Woo! Court is adjourned. Oopsies. Fabulous! To be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Macro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? It's a good question, and I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1 million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? Just thinking about Acro. No, 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 no. You worry about people too much, then you'll never live. You'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Whoa! She's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault! Sweetie pie. Ban, Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. Does that mean that Acro is gonna try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can believe that? Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want some evidence. Huh? I want to know you're just not making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. I don't know. What? I don't know. Now do you understand there's no need to worry? You were lying to me. No one ever tells me the truth. No one ever tells me what's going on. Oh. Poor Regina. I don't know what was I supposed to do? Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? Sorry about what happened. So whenever you like to leave us, I'll pay your fee. I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand what a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. Staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I made a decision. What is it? I said that I will take over as a new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh. It's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. And I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world the best circus the world has ever seen needs. World's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I gotta say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've gotta work together and make very big circus better than it's ever been. Mo's right, sweetie pie. Can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry. Max? Nick! Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here. Can't wait to see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order the special whoopee cushion seats. I see what made the case. It's a surprising raid. Really just paid off, like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It's just a theory. Echo really was the killer. I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. Me, Mr. Wright. Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Echo's case, we need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get... Edgeworth! Oh my gosh! Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh my god! So he is still alive. That was a cap. What an end. Oh, I can't wait to play the next one. That makes me excited. Yes, save. Okay. I can't believe it! He's coming back! Oh my gosh, that's very exciting. Oh god, we'll have to save it for next time. Oh, that's exciting! Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm hoping the house is cooling down because it got incredibly hot. Cool down 1 degree. Nice. Oh, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why would they say he was dead? Oh, wait, no sense. Because of a note that was left? That was dumb. Okay. I'm very excited to play the next chapter now. Okay, so, yeah. Akko was out to pretty much get Regina. Kind of crazy. I don't know what evidence I was supposed to present to her. I was like, I don't think any of this proves really anything. That's alright. Okay. I got the way I thought I was going to. Alright. So next time we'll see what's up with Edgeworth. That's exciting. Yeah, that'll be it for now. And hopefully I'll see you next time. It's gonna be probably a really entertaining one. Have a good day or night or whatever. Goodbye.